Where all my Billy Clan members at? Watching for the days of fashion, tuning in from day to day, wondering what Billy doing next. Fashion, money, stacks and stacks. Go get y'all, go y'all, back it's day 29, day 29, day 29. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's day 29 of 40 days of fashion. We officially have 11 more days to go. Before we get started, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's begin lesson 5. So lesson 5 will be about covering and summarizing, highlighting common fashion designers. We all know Chanel, Louis V, Balenciaga, Prada, Gucci. We're going to touch bases on a couple more. The first person we're going to be covering is Gabrielle Coco Chanel. So Coco Chanel made it to where as women could dress beautifully and wear more tailored clothing and change from corsets to form-fitting garments. Chanel is known for the Chanel suits, the ones that's made of tweed, and the Chanel No. 5 perfume, which resembles the whiskey canister, which, fun fact, if you didn't know, the whiskey canister was inspired by Coco Chanel's husband's whiskey bottles. He used to drink whiskey. She took that silhouette of the bottle and made it into a perfume bottle. The next designer we'll be covering is Cristobal Balenciaga. He changed the way, he used his designs and techniques to change the way women dress, and he implemented different silhouettes. The silhouettes that Balenciaga came up with gave women's clothing a special shape to it. So that way they can go from like the straight silhouettes or like those like bouffant silhouettes to just mixing up and just adding different shapes. With his haute couture techniques, Balenciaga is known as the master of us all. Our third designer is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton combines style with function. And Louis Vuitton is known for its monogram and the trunks that originated in his early career. Our fourth designer that we'll be covering is Karl Lagerfeld. So Karl Lagerfeld was known for taking the popular designs by like Coco Chanel and other designers at that time, other famous designers, and he switched up the designs to make it more accessible to pret-a-porter or ready-to-wear accessibility or ready-to-wear customers. The fifth designer, which is also one of my favorite designers, is Betsey Johnson. She incorporated this whimsical touch to clothing and designs, and as well as fashion shows. She's known for doing cartwheels at the end of each of her shows, because she's just whimsical. Her designs add pops of color and fun and playfulness to her clothing. The sixth designer that we'll be talking about is Stephen Burrows. Stephen Burrows was the first African-American fashion designer in the United States that was acknowledged in 1973. And his designs incorporate the freedom of expression and body positivity for women particularly. Burrows is known for creating a lettuce hem with jersey fabric. The seventh designer is another one of my favorite designers, Issey Miyake. He is known for incorporating these geometric silhouettes, and it's really dramatic and elegant and striking and eye-catching. Issey Miyake combines art, technology, computer-aided design, eco-fashion. He integrates that all into one to create clothing that is fashionable, stylish, but comfortable. Miyake is known for pleats, using pleats in his designs, coming up with pleats, as well as something called APOC, which is where one garment is used to make other types of garments, and it's like one particular garment is made to be used and worn in other ways. And this was done without sewing. So I think that's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. The eighth designers, well, this is actually 8 and 9 because they're two designers, but Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana are known for using and making popular animal prints to be used in fashion. So they were popular for using animal prints in fashion. And they also kind of put pantsuits on the map as well, and black lace. They took inspiration from Catholicism and Sicilian or like the Italian culture in their clothing. Dolce & Gabbana are known for using non-traditional materials to create theater style clothing. Those are 9 of the most popular, inspirational, relevant designers. Of course, there are hundreds of other designers, older, newer, whatever the case may be. And it just goes to show that there are so many ideas that can mix and emerge just by taking inspiration from this and inspiration from that. Like with Dolce & Gabbana, we have the incorporation of Catholicism and Sicilianism, and the Sicilian culture of Italy. We have the different pops of color and playfulness from Betsy Johnson. We have that sophistication, but also still just trying to steer away from corsets and like this uncomfortable silhouettes and clothing to more comfortable and looser fitting clothing. So we have that with Coco Chanel and Balenciaga. So there are so many ideas. It just comes from taking a problem, coming up with a solution, and changing the whole game. And I like Issey Miyake because of his design structure. Like I said, he uses the APOC technique, which I find to be really awesome, especially like as a person who takes interest in sustainability. I feel like that's a really good way to incorporate that into the fashion world, and more people need to think like that in the way he creates his designs and everything. I most particularly like the geometric shapes, like I mentioned earlier. I really like the geometric designs. It's kind of like Emilio Pucci with his designs as well, but his are kind of more wavy, if anything, like his prints and everything. Back to what I was speaking about. Issey Miyake, he uses the silhouettes and he makes them. I even saw like an inverted triangle, an upside down triangle, and I found that to be really interesting. It was like this white garment in a show, but I really like the creativity with that. Yeah, I really feel like creativity in fashion design world is really important. It's vital. It's necessary. It's what makes new ideas come into being, and it just changes the trajectory of fashion as a whole industry. And hopefully, actually not even hopefully, I look forward to seeing more designers, especially like newer designers, just come up with different things that the fashion world has not yet seen, you know, because that's just like the fun part about designing, and just like newness. It's like what to expect. You just never know what people can come up with and change for the better. So that's what it's all about. Okay, now it is quiz time. It's okay if y'all kind of forgot what I was talking about, but it's okay because you can go back to the beginning where I started introducing the designers. Okay, so we're just going to ask 3 questions, guys. 3 questions. Not too much, not too much. Question 1. Who is the designer that is known for doing cartwheels at the end of her show? If you say Miss Betsy Johnson, you are correct. Let me know if y'all let me know in the comments who y'all favorite designer or designers are, or like brands. Just let me know. I'm curious. Cause like I said, I like Issey Miyake. I like Issey Miyake, Betsy, Schiaparelli, Swarovski, Telfar. Yeah, just let me know what y'all like. Okay. Question 2. What is the name of the designer who added different silhouettes to change the way in which women's wear fits on women's bodies? If you say Cristobal Balenciaga, you are correct. Okay, and this is the last question. What is the name of the designer who uses popular monogram, and in his early career he created trunks and branched off into apparel? If you said the infamous Louis Vuitton, y'all correct. I'm telling y'all, like, y'all are really getting really good at answering these questions. Like, y'all are getting really good. Like, y'all need to go open up a fashion school or something for real. Not for fake, for real. Thank y'all for watching this video. It's day 29. Tomorrow is day 30. We're like 3/4 of the way there to 40. And I'm pretty excited. I'm happy that I was able to get to this point in 40 Days of Fashion, because like I said, last summer, I tried to do 30 days of content, long form content, and I just ended up backing out. It got too, I don't know, like I think really just what happened was that I was just running out of ideas, and I was just second guessing like my content, because I was like, should I put this out? This might be boring, this is lame, I'm just going to wait. So I just ended up doing a lot of short form content. So I did put out content for 30 to 40 days, but it wasn't all long form content like this series is. And I was like, I wanted to redeem myself with 40 Days of Fashion while also making it something interesting, that something is, I want it to be revolved around something that I hold near and dear to my heart, which is fashion. One of the things I hold near and dear to my heart. One of them. Okay. Well, chickadees, thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all come back for day 30 and finish out the last 10 days with me. It's going to get really good. Just make sure y'all tune in for the last little stretch, okay? Help me, help you, help me, okay? To get to that point, okay? Thank you. I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow on day 30.